The JBL Link View is a Google-powered smart display with fantastic audio quality, which befits the JBL brand. In fact, it has by far the best audio quality out of any smart display we've tested so far, which isn't very many at this time. But is it better than the Lenovo Smart Display, which is the only other Google-powered smart display on the market right now? Well, yes, and also no. Just like the Lenovo Smart Display, the JBL Link View is for those who like the idea of the Amazon Echo Show but prefer Google's ecosystem of apps and services. It's essentially a Google Home speaker but with a screen. This provides helpful visuals like a 5-day weather forecast or your day's appointments, which are all viewable at a glance. As such, the software and interface on the Link View is identical to that of the Lenovo. Hook it up to your Google account and you can do things like make appointments, create to-do lists, and search for all manner of queries on Google. I personally like the ability to send directions straight to Google Maps on my phone. Hey Google, show me the way to the Golden Gate Bridge.
The best way to get to Golden Gate Bridge by car is via CA1N.
Another favorite of Google's Smart Display is how recipes are presented. Not only will you get an ingredients list, Google's Smart Display will even offer step-by-step instructions, complete with a visual guide on what those ingredients look like. Of course, this is Google, so it also works with YouTube and YouTube TV. Simply say, show me the latest Engadget episode on YouTube, for example, and it will show you the latest video from that particular channel. Unfortunately, you won't have access to your YouTube subscriptions or playlists. Google's Smart Display runs on the Android Things OS, which doesn't work the same way as regular Android on a tablet. Thanks to two 10-watt front-facing speakers and a rear-facing passive radiator, the Link View puts out fantastic sound. It goes especially well with bass-heavy tracks, which we can't say for the other smart displays. The bass is thumpy and in your face, but it's not overpowering. The overall tone is richer as well. No, it's not quite as well-rounded as, say, a Sonos One, but for a simple speaker that doesn't require any audio calibration, the Link View sounds great. Aside from the audio, the Link View leaves much to be desired. Design-wise, it isn't ugly per se, it just looks a little boring when compared to the sleek and stylish Lenovo. That's okay if you want your smart display to blend into the background, but not so much if you want it to stand out. The screen is a bit of a disappointment as well. Its 1200 by 800 HD resolution display does look sharp and colorful on its own, but when compared side by side with the Lenovo, it just looks a little bit duller and more washed out. What's more, the Link View is only available with an 8-inch display, which unfortunately doesn't equate to a smaller footprint. It's about 13 inches wide, which is about the same as the Lenovo with a 10-inch display. Smaller screen, same amount of counter space? Yeah, no thanks. If you do want a display with a smaller footprint, you might be better off going with the 8-inch Lenovo, which is only about 10 inches wide and costs $50 less. Plus, though it's not as good as the JBL, the sound quality on the Lenovo Smart Display is actually pretty decent. No, it won't blow your ears away like the Link View, but it should work just fine for the casual listener. In the end, the choice between the two really comes down to what you want out of such a device: design or audio quality. The Link View isn't as stylish, and the display isn't as crisp and colorful as the Lenovo, but the sound is a lot better. If you're an audiophile, go for the JBL Link View. Otherwise, choose the Lenovo. Or wait to see what other Google displays will debut later this year.